Hey everyone. I thought I would come on here for a few minutes to talk about fear. And I actually wrote a new acronym for fear. We know fear is false evidence appearing real. Um, but I wrote a new acronym and I don't know where I wrote it, so I won't dwell on that. But it started with faith. um, and so today I want to talk about the fear around doing events. I have an event coming up, the profitable events for drastic results. But let me just tell you this. When I first decided to do an event, I was scared to death. In fact, people had kept telling me, you need to do your own events. And I love speaking on other people's events because frankly, I don't have to put the butts in the chairs. And so I would just be happy speaking on other people's events because I had this fear that nobody would show up. Hey, everybody joining me live, make some comments if you can relate. Hey, there you go, Val. Val's one of our sponsor speakers for the profitable event. So shout out to Val, best copywriter ever. And so I put off having an event as long as I could. And I remember my first event. My first event was with another marketing coach, and we did doing business in your PJs. And it was for women who were home based who could conceivably work in their pajamas. And it was a slumber party. It was at a hotel. It was a slumber party plus education. And it was awesome. And that's when I got my first taste that number one, you could do an event and people would show up. And that event was relatively small, 35 people. They would show up, and that you could do an event without using your own money. So I was drastic and I asked people to sponsor, people in my network. You know, a lot of times when we think about sponsorships, and I'll do another video on this later, but when we think about sponsorships, we're always thinking the big brands that you can't even talk to. Yeah, the people in your network need to marketing. They need to be showcased and they would be happy to invest in you putting the hearts in the chairs and all they have to do is show up. So we'll talk about sponsorships later. But I wanted to just let you know that your fear over doing events is very real, but you have to move forward anyway. And anytime you're experiencing fear in business, the drastic step is to take the focus off of you because doing events is to serve the audience. It's to help other people to show up and to grow. And when you keep the focus on you and your fear, and that's true for fear in anything, but if you keep the focus on you and how you feel and your fear, then you're not going to attract courageous people. Hmm. So, I'm going to be teaching how to get past your fear, how to create a drastic mindset, how to know that your events are not for you, they're for the people you serve, and that you're not serving if you're not showing up in a bigger way. So, I want to encourage you to register for profitable events for drastic results and be able to, it's the website is profitable events for drasticresults.com. Let me see if I can put that up. There you go. If you need to talk about it or if you want to sponsor, we can talk about that. Meet with TonyHarrisTaylor.com and you can get a hop on my calendar and let's just spend 15 minutes to see if the event is right for you. It's April 29th and 30th. It's all virtual and it is going to be from 9 to 4. And it's going to be amazing. We do have Val, the copywriter, speaking. We have Caitlin, the brand expert. We have Larry Tucker, who is your technology specialist, to make sure you get your technology done in the background. And then I'm looking for a few other speakers, a social media expert, as well as a image and event planner. So show up. Profitable events for drasticresults.com, $97 for general admission. VIP is $247. Register as a VIP. You always want to show up where people are paying more. I'll say something else more about that on another video. But get registered and share. If you love me, can you share it, please? So that other people who have a voice, who have a message, who want to change lives and empower people to be drastic, they can be there so that they can learn how to do events without using their own money. I didn't think it was possible. And the last event I did was able to raise over $10,000 in sponsorships and also able to close over $100,000 in coaching. Didn't start there, and I don't encourage you to start there, but start somewhere. And we're going to talk about overcoming fear, the mindset you need to get out of your head into your heart and create your own events. This is Tony Harris Taylor saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow and get registered at Profitable Events for drasticresults.com. Bye.